Texas League Baseball is next. And we welcome you into this Friday night live broadcast. We're now going to take it to Jonathan as he will bring us our live broadcast here this evening. So take it away, Jonathan. Thank you, Bob, and welcome in one and all to our Texas League live broadcast here on this Friday night. It is the fourth game of the six-game set between the visiting Springfield Cardinals and your first half South Division champions, your San Antonio Missions. Two teams continue the series tomorrow night at 7:05 for Saturday Night Baseball. Don't forget, Sunday will be the last game of our regular season here at home. Missions will head to Amarillo for the start of the Texas League playoff rounds, as it'll be Game 1 there at Water Ridge Field in downtown Amarillo. Games 2 and 3 will be here in San Antonio, and so far San Antonio looking for a Texas League victory on those games. So hope it happens. Keep your fingers crossed as the Missions will hope to clinch a spot in the championship series rounds. Go online now at samissions.com. Purchase and print your tickets from home. Also, follow our live broadcast here on this channel. And don't forget, we are live for the next couple of days as we get ready to wrap up the regular season of 2023. Well, gotta say, welcome into our pregame show, and I gotta say, we are 7 minutes late after 8 o'clock. And yes, we've been following the weather again, as we have thunderstorms to our pretty much east of San Antonio, northwest of San Antonio, and so far we're just got thunderstorms everywhere. But gotta say, we are expected a lot more thunderstorm activity as we go through the overnight into the wee hours of Saturday morning. And can't rule out the possibility of small hail and some strong wind gusts that will come ahead of this thunderstorm activity. Well, I'm joined in the booth also in our pregame show, and Bob, I gotta say, last night, Springfield winning it, really good. So what's your reaction about it? Well, I gotta say, John, Springfield winning one, but they are still trailing a game in this series. As San Antonio is 2-1, Springfield is 1-2 in the loss of this series. So tonight it will be hopefully 2-2 on both these teams, and I gotta say, it better be the best team winning here tonight. And if San Antonio could get up here and win, they would pretty much get their 79th of this regular season. Sure hope so, Bob. And gotta say, as we look at our Texas League standings, boy, I gotta say, San Antonio needs 2 more to reach the 80 wins this regular season. Now you look at Amarillo, the Sod Poodles only trail about 4.5 games back from San Antonio. Arkansas is continuing its first place position, but not far behind is the Springfield Cardinals, as they are trailing just 2.5 games back from the Arkansas Travelers. Now, Wichita is pretty good on this one. They are 65-71 of the year. And so far, you look at Tulsa and Northwest Arkansas, they are in a foot race. But this regular season is coming to a close much earlier than anticipated. You only got 6 games in a 6-game series on one team, and I gotta say, their time is running out pretty quick. They haven't won the first half of this season, and they probably ain't going to win the second half. But we got our 4 finalists. San Antonio, Amarillo, Arkansas, and Springfield are our 4 finalists for the 2023 playoff rounds. So, battle on 2 ball clubs from both the South and North divisions, which they will converge on Thursday night, September 21st. San Antonio goes up against the Amarillo Sod Poodles. Arkansas will most definitely go up against the Springfield Cardinals in the best of a 3-game set. But evidently we're starting off our road series with 1 game there at Wateridge Field in downtown Amarillo. And so far, Amarillo will head here to San Antonio to start the Division Series Game 2, and if necessary, a Game 3 will stand right there for the missions here at our ball club and ball field here on a Friday night. So it's going to be pretty cool if San Antonio can defeat Amarillo, and if Arkansas defeats Springfield, then, well, we have our 2 finalists that will go up to the championship series round. Now, if San Antonio and Arkansas go up there, then pretty much that will be good. Now, say if we defeat the Amarillo Sod Poodles, that's a big possibility. And if Arkansas beats Springfield, then yes, the 2 finalists, like I said, the Arkansas Travelers and the San Antonio Missions will be our last 2 standing teams for the championship series rounds here in 2023. Now, if Amarillo beats San Antonio out of the best of 3 and Arkansas beats Springfield, then you have Amarillo and Arkansas going head-to-head. But anyway, this is just a prediction of what it could look like, but I will say these ball clubs will go head-to-head. Now, if Arkansas, or let's scratch that, Springfield eliminates Arkansas and Amarillo eliminates San Antonio, then your 2 finalists will be the Springfield Cardinals and the Amarillo Sod Poodles. But tell you one thing, we're going to wait and find out. We're not going to jump to conclusions on what the predictions could look like. But we're just saying if that happens, then, well, San Antonio, best luck next year getting into the 2023 playoff or 2024 playoff rounds for next year. Now, same time next year, we will take on the Springfield Cardinals at the end of 2024. And gotta say, it's gonna be pretty good if we get up there and have a good time, as we always do. But anyway, well, for the San Antonio Missions, I gotta say, may the best team win in the playoffs. But anyway, yeah, it's a good thing, John, that we're going to see a lot more action out of the next 5 of these games left over, and that's going to be really good. Now, I got to say, Bob, absolutely right. Well, this has been our live pregame show, and we're coming at you with the first pitch on this Friday night. And so far, our proud sponsor is Dr. Pepper, hosting off this ball game. Don't forget that next year in 2024 on Thursdays, beginning in April through September, Dr. Peppers are $2 every Thursday home game next year. Well, leading off for the Missions on the hill is Lake Bacher, a right-hander. And what do we know, Bob? Gotta say, a strong arm like him can evidently have a ratio of striking out these prospects. And that's what you gotta do when you're on the mound, is you gotta focus on the hill when you're going. Well, leading off the top of the first inning for Springfield, Errol Robertson. Robertson coming in. And here's the first pitch. Let's play some ball. And that one down and inside for a coach strike. And we are underway at 8:15 here this evening. Partly cloudy skies. And as I said and mentioned earlier, that we do have thunderstorm activity trying to get in there. Right there, just by a step. And for the first out, Robertson goes down retired. The chance now, let's take for this pause as the Springfield Cardinals, it's their starting lineups on the screen. And Bob, they win last night against San Antonio. Can they win another? Well, my thoughts exactly is you put the ball in play, and you know what you could do is get in there and make something really good happen. That's putting the ball in play. In now is the second hole hitter, Francisco Hernandez. He is also the second baseman for Springfield here tonight. And the 0-1. That one hit to the third baseman, Lucas Dunn, and quickly two are retired here in this half inning. That'll bring in the third batter, hot corner man, Irving Lopez. Lopez coming in, and he's ready to go. Gloved by the shortstop, and that will be 3 up, 3 down in this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And to the bottom of the first we go, and San Antonio coming to bat right after this. Edgar Escobar, a right-hander out of the Springfield bullpen, will get the starting assignment as the Cardinals will lead off their first pitcher of this half inning. He is 6'1", 220 pounds, and age 26. Well, the center fielder leading off the bottom of the first inning for San Antonio. The first hitter is center fielder Tim Lopes as he takes a ball outside. It's the count now 1-0. Ball clubs tonight, San Antonio hosting off Springfield. Frisco at Amarillo, Corpus Christi at Tulsa, Midland at Wichita, and Arkansas at Northwest Arkansas. That is going to be high in the air and up to right field as that will be out number 1. Well, time now. Let's give the home team starting lineups. And so far, Bob, they are down a loss, but can they recover after last night's defeat? Well, I got to say, John, if they could do that. They could persevere in this game. All they have to do is put the ball in play and put the pedal to the metal. I will say that again. Pedal to the metal. All right. That's good advice, Bob. Right there up to left center, and that's getting through for a 1-out single. Boy, and Wander Javier, the shortstop tonight, comes in and he puts that ball right to his bat. And it's pretty good. That'll bring up the right fielder. Third in the order, Joshua Mears. Mears coming in, and he's going to ground right into a double play, and that's going to do for this half inning. No runs on a hit, no errors, and nobody left on. And to the top of the second we go on this Friday night. It is no score through 1. And we're back here with Texas League Baseball. L.J. Jones will lead it off in the top half of the Springfield second. It's Texas League Baseball, no score, through 1. We're back in 3, 2, 1. Well, leading off the top of the second is L.J. Jones. He will get us things started here for the top of inning number 2 for Springfield. Here's the pitch by Bacher, swing and a miss, and that one is an 0-1 count. No balls, 1 strike to Jones. And did he go? No, he did not. But that one was called a strike anyways, and that's an 0-2 count on LJ. Here's the 0-2. And right there, strike 3. He gets him down looking. And Jeff Andrews rings him up to dry on that 3rd strike. Strike 3 called on Jones, and he ain't happy about that. I'm surprised no prospect is happy about that, John. And now the center fielder, Chase Pender, as he comes in and takes a ball outside. It's the count now 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes the count. And the pitch. That one is high fly up there in right center. Lopes has it, and that is out number 2. Pretty good fastball chasing out there for center fielder Tim Lopes. For one thing, I fully agree with you, Bob. He's pretty good at the fastball, but he's really good out there in center field chasing down the fastball. In now, the designated hitter is Tyler Richenborn as he fouls that one off, and it's a count now 0-1. Currently, our temperature is 87 degrees. Gotta say, it feels a whole lot better than that 117-degree afternoon heat, which pretty much this has been a hot summer thus far. And evidently, as we get closer and closer into the holiday seasons like Halloween, Thanksgiving, Christmas, and New Year's, then we start getting a whole lot cooler in where we're going. Yeah, I gotta say, John, absolutely right about that. It has been a hot summer, and so far, we can't wait for a big cold down as well. That one right down in the dirt for a ball, and the count now 1-2. 1-2. Right there, strike 3, and that's the half inning. Boy, no runs, no hits, no errors for Springfield. As we go now to the bottom of the second, it is no score through 2.5. First baseman Juan Fernandez will lead off the bottom of the second. 4, 5, and 6 due up in this half inning. That one is high fly in the air, up and right. The right fielder will make it, and he's got it on the grab for out number 1. Hot corner third baseman, Gold Glove winner Lucas Dunn, coming in for San Antonio. And a pitch. High fly in the air. And that will drift foul out of play, and it will go out of bounds. Boy, cloud cover is decreasing a little bit, but overnight tonight, thunderstorm activity will start going off. Well, 2 up, 2 down as Dunn goes retired after the ground ball. And that'll bring up the designated hitter, Grant Little. Little coming in. And the pitch to him. Swing and a miss at the initial offering. And that is taken in for a code strike. It's 0-1. So glad you guys. Hope if you enjoyed Love's new series tonight. It was a pretty long episode in my opinion. Did you watch it, Bob?
I sure did. I was right with you watching it in the booth.
Well, we'll talk more about that. There's no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. To the top of the third we go, and Matt Koperniak will lead it off. When we come back, it's Texas League Baseball, and it is no score through 2 and 2. I was going to say 2, but we're already through this ball game. But anyway,
well, it's too full here, John.
Yeah, you're right. Where am I? Am I in La La Land or something?
Yeah, you probably are.
And anyway, well, Bob, go ahead and take us to our proud sponsor tonight. And so far, give us commercial before we get set for the top of the third inning for Springfield.
I gotta say, Dr. Pepper, our proud sponsor of Missions Baseball here this evening. And so far, it is pretty good. Dr. Pepper is the official drink of the San Antonio Missions. And I gotta say, pretty good on that one.
Thank you, Bob, for the shout-outs to our guys there, Dr. Pepper, and also their facility in Frisco, Texas, home of the Frisco Rough Riders. Well, leading off the top of the third inning is the 7-hole batter, Matt Koperniak. That one high fly in the air. And up to center field Lopes, as that will be a first pitch out. And that will be 1 away. Right fielder in the 8-hole spot, Justin Turner. Coming in. 1 away, nobody on, top of 3. And that's inside the inside corner of a code strike, and it's 0-1. Springfield in their red and gray road. And I gotta say, pretty good colors as red and gray do go together. Pretty nice as well. San Antonio and their beautiful home whites, and also for a laundry detergent like Bravo Plus that makes whites even whiter than snow, I will say. I mean, it is pretty good. The 0-2. Right there in the inside corner, strike 3 called on Turner, and he's going down on strikes. He ain't happy about that as he gets caught looking.
Yeah, what has he got caught looking? Well, has he been caught looking, peeping in windows?
Bob, that's not nice.
Well, what do you call that? A peeping Tom.
Okay, Bob, are you just going with jokes now?
Yeah, you could say that.
Well, here's the 9-hole batter, Pedro Pages. Pages coming in, and he fouls that one off, and it's even up at 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. The pitch. And that one fouled off. And he'll see 1 more. One ball, 2 strikes to count. The pitch. Strike 3 gets him down. And that will pretty much get him caught looking as well. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on for Springfield. We now head for the bottom of 3, and it is no score through 3.5. 7-hole batter, second baseman Jackson Merrill leads it off the bottom of 3. Pitch. And that one's going to be high fly in the air, and they're going to give a chase. And that's going to hit the base of a wall. Going to first, going to second. He's going to have the stand-up Whataburger double. And that's a double meat cheeseburger coupon for everybody in the ballpark here tonight. Boy, and he blistered that ball, John. It's like he saw it coming. He knew which one he was going to hit. And that one was the greatest hit ever. Now that'll put the runner in scoring position. Yeah, that's right. Right there up to short. They'll get him easily for the out. As the left fielder Fabian is 1 pitch, 1 ground ball. And 1 away here in this bottom half of 3. 9-hole batter Michael Cantu will stride up next. And they are looking for the base hit for San Antonio to get the run in from second. And did he go? No, he pretty much went around for a strike, and it's 0-1. Boy, Jeff Andrews tonight crew chiefing. And he is the lead of the pack of umpires here in the Texas League. 1 ball, 1 strike to Cantu, the 9-hole batter. And a pitch. That one's going to be high flying in the air. And up to right field. Boy, that will not get enough advancement from second base. So the right fielder has that for out number 2. And that'll bring us up to the top of the San Antonio lineup. Stepping in, center fielder Tim Lopes. Lopes coming in and ready to go. That one is chopped foul, and that's the count now, 0-1. Gotta give shout-outs to our YouTube live, those that are watching in live stream tonight. Hope you guys had a pretty good week. And that's going to get down for a base hit. And the run in to score on the RBI single. And the missions up now early in this half inning, 1-0. So that would be the RBI coming in. And a pitch. That one is going to be high fly in the air. And that's going to get down for a base hit. And put the corners now first and third. And 2 away here in this half inning. Now Wander Javier gets a base hit. And leadoff hitter, center fielder Tim Lopes gets a base hit. Draws in the RBI single. Here's right fielder Joshua Mears, and that's going to lace one right there to right center. That's a base hit. And that's the second run in for San Antonio tonight as they are up early now 2-0. 2 more runs out there in scoring position. And boy, a 2-run shot or a 3-run shot would make it a 5-0 ball game. And now is Juan Fernandez as he fouls that one off for a strike, and it's 0-1. Bottom of 3, San Antonio 2-0 over Springfield. The Cardinals will trail the 2 in this half inning. Right there and outside, 1 ball, 1 strike. San Antonio looking for their 79th of the season. The pitch. Right there in the inside corner for a code strike. It's 1-2. 1-2. And that's going to be hit to second. And they'll get them easily out at first. So 2 runs on 4 hits, no errors. and 2 left. To the top of the 4th we go, and it's 2-0 San Antonio. We go back to the top of the Springfield lineup. Errol Robertson will lead us off in the top of the 4th. When we come back, it's Texas League Baseball. It's the San Antonio Missions 2, Springfield Cardinals nothing.
Back in 3, 2, 1.
Well, leading off the top of the 4th inning for Springfield, the leadoff hitter, that is Errol Robertson. Robertson coming in and ready to go. He hits that one right there to Fernandez, steps on the bag, an easy play for 1 away.
Boy, that was a easy ground ball right there to first. To Juan Fernandez at his feet. And that was a pretty great play right there.
Second baseman Francisco Hernandez coming in and ready to go. Right there and inside. That's taken for a code strike. And it's 0-1. Got fans watching from Springfield. And again, Fernandez gets another one. Make that 2 back-to-back fastballs going for him. 2 up, 2 down by Juan Fernandez. First step on the bag and then get one caught surprised into his glove. And that one, by golly, that is 2 outs here in this half inning. Irving Lopez coming in an 0-1 count as he takes one right there in the inside corner. And that's for a strike 0-1. Again, oh boy, 3 to Fernandez. So no runs, no hits, no errors. And all 3 go to Juan Fernandez. And that will do for this half inning. And it is still a 2-0 ball game for San Antonio as we go midway through 4. Hot corner third baseman, that is Lucas Dunn. He grounded out in the second as 0 for 1. Other night here is we are nighttime baseball for the next 2 nights. Saturday will be our last night game of the regular season. Sunday we will have our last day game of the 2023 regular season. But gotta say, cannot wait for next year when we have our night games Tuesday through Saturday, Sunday games at 1:05. And now the designated hitter, Grant Little, as he hits one up to left center, and that's going to get through for a 1-out single. So pretty good hit right there by the DH tonight. And that's going to bring in the 7-hole batter, Jackson Merrill. Second baseman up. Oh, and that got him. He swings and misses, and that should have been awarded first base real easily.
Well, that one did not make any sense whatsoever. But he's going to get extra bases on that one.
Yeah, he sure is, Bob. And that's going to be a stand-up double. Boy, Jackson Merrill nearly got out at second. He beat the throw. My goodness. I'm like a little kid in a candy store just going nuts.
Yeah, almost right there. He almost got nagged out, but he was ahead of the throw right there by the camera angle.
In now the 8-hole batter, left fielder Albert Fabian. And that's going to be lined also, a base hit. And it's a 3-0 San Antonio lead on the RBI single from left fielder Fabian.
That was a terrific base hit by the left fielder. And that'll bring in the 9-hole batter, Michael Cantu. As he strides in and takes a cold strike, it's 0-1.
A fly out in the third is 0 for 1 by Cantu here tonight, Bob.
I gotta say, yes, indeed on that one.
30 pitches by Escobar tonight. And that's going to be lifted right there. And they won't chance it. Good thinking about that out there at third base. They ain't going to chance not 1 second of getting tagged out by the catcher or anybody that's trying to get you.
Yeah, that's right, Brother John.
In now center fielder Tim Lopes as he swings and misses at the initial offering. And that's the count now, 0-1. Connor Lund and Brandon Komar, they're warming up for Springfield right now in reliefs. In the 0-1. That one is fouled off, and that's the count now, 0-2. San Antonio 3-0 over Springfield. Bottom of 4, 2-1, 2 out here in the half of 4. That's going to be lifted high in the air, fouled off out there in right field. And that still holds the 0-2 count in place. Here's a pitch. And that's going to be line drive to left over the third baseman's head. That brings in another RBI single in the run. Well, it's now 4-0 for San Antonio. Boy, they are hitting the ball on all cylinders tonight.
Yeah, and I gotta say, that's one way you win a ball game. The RBIs, the home runs, that's the whole significance of baseball.
That's going to be another base hit, and that'll bring in another run in to score and make that 3 straight RBI singles. And it's now 5-0 San Antonio.
Boy, I'd be surprised if they get another RBI single. Make it straight 4 RBI singles.
Well, we're going to have to take that pause right now, Bob, as here comes the manager from Springfield's dugout. And the reliever's getting drug out of this ball game, kicking and screaming. He says, "Oh, man, why do I have to go now?" Well, you give up so many runs, and the manager's going to say enough is enough. So he's going to put a new strong arm out there. Connor Lund, a right-hander, and he's got a 4-seam slider, changeup, and 2-seam fastball. So he's a 4-pitch guy going really good. That is high fly in the air up to right field, and that will do for this half inning. 3 runs on 4 base hits, no errors, and at least 2 left on. To the top of the 5th we go, and San Antonio is up in a no-hitter shutout. It's 5-0. We're back for more Texas League baseball as we start the top of the 5th with L.J. Jones coming up in this ball game. we're back in 3, 2, 1. Thank you, Bob, and welcome back to Texas League Baseball. As we lead off the top of the 5th for Springfield, L.J. Jones will get us started. 5-0 San Antonio, 3 RBI singles on 1 half inning. And boy, I gotta say, the 3 runs really come in justice right there for the Missions here tonight. Losing last night, I don't blame that the Missions would come back and win here tonight, but they are definitely making progress where progress is due. Yeah, John, they really are. That one is high fly in the air. Center fielder Lopes makes the play, and that is out number 1. Well, Jones go down retired, and that'll bring in the center fielder Chase Pender. Line out in the second is 0 for 1. This game to this point is a no-hitter for San Antonio. And pretty good right there. High fly in the air. Center fielder Lopes again will get 2 of those fastballs. And he's got 2 recorded for himself. And right there, boy, that is something good. You get 2 balls, 2 outs into your glove in center field. That'll bring in the DH, Tyler Rechenborn, as he takes one right there and inside for a code strike. And it's 0-1. The 0-1. That one is popped foul, and the count now 0-2. 32 strikes, 3 balls to Lake Bacher, and total of his time on the mound is 35 pitches so far for the Missions. Swing and a miss. He got some. Wow. So still the no-hitter continues. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on base. To the bottom of the 5th we go, and it is San Antonio 5, Springfield nothing.
Leading up for San Antonio, the first baseman.
Well, the first baseman, Juan Fernandez, coming in. As we lead off the bottom of the 5th, 4, 5, and 6 hitters due up for San Antonio here in this half inning. That's fouled off, and that's the count 0-1. The 0-1 fouled off behind the backstop, and he'll see another one. Boy, it is 84 degrees, clear night, but thunderstorms for the overnight hours. And that's going to be high in the air to left field, and the left fielder will make the play. And he's got it for out number 1. Hot corner third baseman Lucas Dunn. Line out, ground out, 0 for 2. Here's the pitch. And that one gloved right there to third. Flip it to first, easy play. And there is 2 away. Designated hitter Grant Little, 1 for 2 single, and a run followed in suit. And looking pretty good here tonight for the Missions. 5 runs on 10 hits, no errors, 5 on base. Through the last couple of innings of this ball game itself, so far no runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on base for Springfield. I've got to say, they are just getting eaten alive by the alligator, and that will do it. So no runs, no hits, no errors for San Antonio, and nobody on base. To the top of the 6th we go. Matt Koperniak will lead us off when we come back. Well, John Scampy and Chris Singleton will have their one and only live stream up in Amarillo. And so far, we will give you the date of their live stream in the Texas League Game 1 Division Playoff Rounds. So far, pretty good. Top half of the 6th inning, leading off the 7-hole batter, Matt Koperniak, as he fouls one off. And that's the count now, 0-1. Bacher up 37 pitches, full confidence is well in his favor. Right there to second baseman, Jackson Merrill flips it to first to Juan Fernandez, and he's got him for 1 away. Justin Turner coming in as he's ready to go. And yes, you see that lady on your screen just doing the donut dance. I like donuts. Oh, which one's your favorite, Bob? You like the chocolate or just the regular? I like the chocolate. Ooh, me too. Right there, Cantu has the ball, and again, 2 quick outs here in this half inning. Number 9-hole batter, Pedro Pages. Or Pages, whatever. But anyway, his last name is Pages, just by the looking of his last name. I don't know why the announcer on the intercom says Pages, but his name is Pages. That one down and in, 1 ball, 1 strike. 2-away, nobody on top of the 6th inning. It is a 5-0 San Antonio lead. And right there to Jackson Merrill, and that's another 1-2-3 half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors for Springfield. And it's on now to the bottom of the 6th inning. And it's a 5-0 shutout, no-hit ball game for San Antonio. Second baseman is Jackson Merrill. He's 2 for 2. He had a double and 2 singles so far for San Antonio. Merrill takes a 0-1 count as we're underway, bottom of 6 on this Friday night. It's a pretty good ball game thus far. That one is fouled in the way. The count now 0-2. Well, after tonight, we're down to our final 2 games against Springfield. The regular season just 2 days away from closing out. Right there to first, flip it. As they get them out at first, and that's 1 away.
You flip it to second for the first.
Yeah, that's true, Bob. I didn't know where I was, but I guess it's been a long day thus far. Here's the 8-hole left hitter, Albert Fabian, as he takes a cold strike outside, and it's the count now 0-1. 1 for 2 of the evening by the left fielder. And that's going to be close, almost hitting them, and that's a ball 1-1. 1 ball, 1 strike the count. That one high flying and foul, and he'll see another one. Well, that will go up 1 ball, 2 strikes the count. And the pitch. And look out, boy, that nearly got him. Just about ready to take his nose off. Here's the 2-2. That one's going to be high flying in the air. And a diving catch by the center fielder up and left, as he'll make the catch for 2 away.
Boy, he didn't want to let that ball hit the ground.
Well,
I will say
that if that ball hits the ground, it's a base hit, and plus a runner gets on first easily. The pitch. Fouled off, and he'll see another one. With the count now 0-1. Cantu coming in. He's 0 for 2 with 2 groundouts thus far. And the pitch. Fouls that one off, and he'll see another one. Bottom of 6, 5-0 shutout. No hit ball game for San Antonio. And that's going to be line drive to right center, and that's getting through for a base hit. So this half inning continues onward. And that's going to bring in the center fielder, Tim Lopes. Lopes coming in, ready to go. And the pitch. And that one's going to be high fly right there, and that gets down for a base hit. 2 back-to-back singles. In this half inning, a 3-run shot would make it 7-0. Or 8-0, by the way. That one far and outside. It's 1 ball and no strikes. Wander Javier was 3 for 3, 3 singles and RBI in to score. He's looking for a night for a 4 for 4. That one's going to be high flying in the air. Second baseman will make the play. And that will do for this half inning. No runs on 2 hits, no errors, 2 left. To the top of the 7th we go. And Errol Robertson will lead it off when we come back. It's Texas League Baseball 5-0 San Antonio over the Springfield Cardinals.
Well, we're back here with Texas League Baseball, and now we'll turn it back to Jonathan as we get ready for the top half of inning number 7. Take it away, John.
Well, thank you, Bob, and welcome in one and all as leadoff hitter Errol Robertson coming in for Springfield. And ready to go, the pitch, and that one is going to be inside. And it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. That's called a ball, and it could have been a strike on them. 1 ball, no strikes. And that will even up the count at 1-1. With Springfield trailing a 5, and they are a no-hitter ball game in this one. That one, 2 balls and 1 strike. And that's the count now, 2-1. The pitch. Fouled off, and he'll see another. Two balls, 2 strikes to Errol Robertson here at the plate. Here's a pitch. That one high fly in the air. Mears in right will make the grab, and he's got it for out number 1. Francisco Hernandez, first baseman tonight. Usually playing in second base, but now they're switching him in this half of the ball game right to the first base area. So you got Francisco Hernandez playing at first base for Springfield. Juan Fernandez playing in the first base area for San Antonio. One ball, 1 strike. And that one, Fernandez will make the play. And he's got it for out number 2. Boy, Springfield is getting retired left and right here tonight, John. And so far, if they don't make anything happen right now, they're just in a world of hurt if they don't get any base hits or runs here tonight. Well, thus far, Bob, a no-hitter is in progress. And for San Antonio, that's pretty good. Hot corner third baseman Irving Lopez coming in, takes a cold strike. It's 0-2. 46 strikes, 7 balls, a total of 53. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. He gets him. And that's a 1-2-3 half inning. Boy, no runs, no hits, no errors for Springfield. As we now head for the bottom of the 7th, it's 5-0 Missions. Well, right fielder Joshua Mears is 1 for 3, single and RBI. Could this be a game that we'll remember in Texas League history as San Antonio? In 2023, the Missions would have a no-hit ball game against Springfield.
I guess you could say that. I mean, it looks like it's going to be pretty good.
And the 0-1. That one high fly in the air up to right center. Center fielder will make the play, and he's got it for the out, 1 away. Juan Fernandez 0 for 3, fly out in the 5th inning. So far, our time now, 10:03 on this Friday night. End of a work week, I gotta say, it's pretty good to come out and have a good time in this one. So kick back and so far enjoy your weekend. Have a good time. Come out and have fun with us. And if we have a ball game tomorrow night, that is good too. Right there, 1 ball and 2 strikes the count. So far, after tonight, Springfield will head home. Then the regular season is over.
Outside, that's a ball.
I mean, after Sunday's game. Did I say after tonight?
No, after the regular season is over.
Right. Thank you, Bob, for correcting me again a couple of times. 2-2. That one high fly in the air up to left center. The center fielder will make the grab, and he calls off the shortstop and left fielders in this one. Lucas Dunn is a ground out in the 5th, 0 for 3 for San Antonio tonight. That one fouled and away. The count now 0-1. That's going to be line drive high in the air, up to right. And that will do for this half inning. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody left on base. And as we go up to the top of the 8th inning, San Antonio up 5-0 in a no-hitter against Springfield. L.J. Jones will get us started in the top of the 8th. When we come back, it's 5-0 San Antonio.
We're back in 3, 2, 1. Well, we lead off the top of the 8th inning. L.J. Jones coming in for Springfield. And the pitch. That one fouled in the way. And the count now 0-1. This game is a no-hitter for San Antonio. So pretty good in their favor tonight. The 0-1. Fouled off, and he'll see another one. Oh, 2. Down and in, it's 1 ball, 2 strikes. 8,461 in our ball game tonight. And the 1-2. Down and in, 2 balls, 2 strikes. L.J. Jones, he is a average .259 over a 400 opposition. That one fouled off, and the count now still holds at 2-2. One more chance. And right there, full count at 3 balls, 2 strikes. On deck, Chase Pender as he comes in. 3-2. And right there, ball 4. He takes a base. Well, the center fielder, Chase Pender, is coming in. And the pitch. Fouled off, and he'll see another one. A no-hitter through 7 innings, that is Bacher. Keeping them off the scoreboard, and boy, let's hope he could get an 8th inning full of work here. The 0-2. Strike 3, he gets Pender, and he ain't happy about that one. Oh boy, I like it when prospects get angry. I could watch that all day if I want to. Yeah, me too. What was your favorite thing about that, Bob? When you see prospects get angry? Well, I could tell you one thing, John. There's always somebody that's going to get out there angry. And yeah, they get ejected for it too. It's kind of funny. I watch YouTube videos about that. And it's like Chris Sabo for the Cincinnati Reds. And I will say he corked his bat. Yes, cheaters never win for that fact. But anyway, high fly in the air up to left center. And boy, that's going to be another out. And boy, that is 7 2/3 innings for Bacher for a no-hitter. Fly out, ground out is 0 for 2 of the night for Springfield. And the pitch. And that's going to be high fly in the air. And right to the wall. Boy, howdy, the right fielder Mears makes it a 8-inning no-hitter for the starting pitcher, Lake Bacher. No runs, no hits, no errors, and nobody on base for Springfield as we now head for the bottom of the 8th. And it is 5-0 San Antonio. Well, the DH, Grant Little, coming in as he hits one to left, and that is out number 1. Well, Springfield has 3 more outs after this half inning. And so far, maybe they'll get something going. What do you think, Bob? I don't know, John. They're getting up in there, and so far as the eye can see is this whole game has been a shutout. It's been a no-run, no-hit, no-error game for Springfield. San Antonio has been running this whole game. Springfield, no runs, no hits, no errors, no nothing through this contest here tonight.
That's right. Here's a 2-0. And that one fouled off, and that's the count now 2-1. Could have been an easy 3-0, but Instead, Merrill goes after it and fouls that one off. Right there, 3 balls, 1 strike, and on deck left fielder Albert Fabian. Fabian coming in, and he's ready to go. And that is back up the middle, up to right center for a base hit.
Well, I bet the coaches and pitching coach and managers are mad at in Springfield. And I gotta say, they're not having a good night thus far.
Left fielder Albert Fabian coming in. And that's going to be high in the air. And he won't make it. He will jump, but that's going to get out right there. And here comes the throw in to score from first is Jackson Merrill. And it's 6-0 San Antonio. Boy, that's a good play right there. Poing. He just flops around like a fish out of water.
Yeah, he sure does.
And now Michael Cantu, the 9-hole batter. That will be a RBI triple for San Antonio. And boy, the Missions, they're having a lot of fun tonight, just like we are.
Yeah, I'd agree, John, that we are having a very good time here this evening.
That one high in the air. Left fielder will not get there, and that will land out of touch. Cantu is 1 for 3 of the night. And that's a swing and a miss, and he goes down. Well, new score reads the bottom of the 8th inning is 6-0 San Antonio. Tim Lopes 3 for 4. And looking for a 4 for 4 evening with a base hit. That one fouled in the way. The count now is 0-1. Well, it's starting to see a lot of 3-up, 3-down innings for Springfield, and that's why we have a no-hitter tonight. Up there to short, and he'll flip it to first, and that will do. Well, 1 run on a base hit on the RBI triple, and it is a 6-0 ball game for San Antonio. We're back here with right fielder Justin Turner to lead off the top of the 9th. When we come back, it is 6-0 San Antonio.
We're back with Missions Baseball here on the Missions Baseball Network.
Well, inning number 9 set to go. And to lead it off, the 8-hole batter, Justin Turner. Turner coming in, and that right there is inside. For Coach Strike, it's 0-1. Lake Bacher, no-hitter through 8 innings. And he's going to try to complete a no-hitter ball game in this one. Right there and inside for a Code Strike 2. If this game is a no-hitter ball game, it will go down in history for San Antonio on this night in 2023. And that's a swing and a miss at 8 1/3 innings for Lake Bacher. Well, here's the 9-hole batter, Pedro Page's strikeout in the lineout is 0 for 2 of the night. Right there and inside for a Code Strike, it's 0-1. Boy, 2 more strikes for Springfield. Man, they just better watch themselves out here tonight. Boy, right there, 0-2 the count as Bacher puts in the first 2 for this one. 0-2. And that is chopped foul, and that's the count now, still holding on at 0-2. Do you think they could get this no-hitter ball game to a full maximized report?
Yeah, I gotta say, it could be.
That is fouled off, and they'll see another one. The scouting report on Lake Bacher is huge. This guy has gone through 8 1/3 innings of this ball game, and he is really on fire. Right there, strike 3, and they get him right there. That's 8.5 innings, and one more out to go, and he'll have a whole entire ball game of a no-hitter. This is going down in Texas League baseball history. And that's going to be high fly in the air, and that will go out of play and foul. Errol Robinson, the last man up for Springfield here tonight. The 0-1. Right there and in, and they're down now against it. Their final strike of this Friday night. 0-2. And that's going to be hit to Javier. And right there to Juan Fernandez, and they complete a no-hitter ball game. Lake Bacher is the player of the game in this one. They celebrate on the field. Wow, Santa Maria, as Matt Vasgersian would always say. Boy, what a night, festivities. That is win number 79 for San Antonio. And a lot of high fives and hugs going around. And pretty good right there. This will go down in baseball history. On this day, September 15th, 2023, San Antonio completes a shutout game against Springfield. I bet there's a lot of fans out there that are saying, man, this has been a ball game that we'll long remember in this one. So there's your final, 6-0 in a shutout, no-hit ball game in this one. We'll talk more right after this.
6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For Springfield, no runs on no hits, no errors, and they left 1 man on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 52 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this evening. We remind you to please drive home safely.
Man, I gotta say, that ball game was the bomb. It was the ultimate firecracker that may have exploded right there. And I gotta say, that was pretty good. But San Antonio winning their 79th of the season, as they did a perfect job. Boy, Lake Bacher is the player of the game. He's also the winner of the game. Going 9 straight innings, did not give up any hits or runs whatsoever because of the no-hitter. As you look, no runs, no hits, no errors for Springfield. For San Antonio, 6 runs on 14 hits, no errors. And they left 7 men on base. Well, for the Cardinals organization, it was a runner that got left stranded. So pretty good on this one. Well, tomorrow night, 7:05, our first pitch of the ball game. And I got to say, it is going to be a pretty good one. So final score here tonight, the San Antonio Mission 6 and the Springfield Cardinals 0. A no-hit, no-run ball game. And got to say, Lake Bacher made history here tonight as the Missions are down in the clubhouse celebrating this night in the victory. So that will put the Missions up 79 and 55. Springfield is 69 and 66 of this evening. And so far, we'll go ahead and give you more Texas League scores in this one. And boy, I got to say that the Midland Rockhounds losing to Wichita tonight. So it will be 68 and 67 for the Midland Rockhounds. Wichita getting their 66th of the season against the Rockhounds. The final score 7-0 as Wichita will claim their 67th. Or what was it? 66? Yeah, there we go. It was 66 over 71. And so far pretty good there on the porch. Well, the Frisco Rough Riders and the Sod Poodles. Well, we got to see what's going on there at Water Ridge Field in downtown Amarillo. Frisco Rough Riders and the Sod Poodles going head to head. And we're trying to get you guys some final scores before we get off the air tonight. And so far, pretty good in this one. Oh, just stay with us. We are trying to get some AA scores for you guys. Well, bottom of the 8th inning, it is tied up at match point, 4-4. Frisco Rough Riders and the Amarillo Sod Poodles at 4. No, pretty good right there. Or wait, why didn't they count that one? It's 4-3? Never mind. Okay. Well, we got to see Corpus Christi and Tulsa. And do believe we'll see what their score is. Well, just give us a quick few moments. As I say, Bacher is the winning pitcher for San Antonio, and player of the game goes to Bacher. I will say tomorrow we're going to have a Texas League Gold Glove winner for tomorrow. And yeah, I know, we do this every year, but we will make the best out of it. Well, the Tulsa Drillers lead the Corpus Christi Hooks 8-3 in the bottom of the 7th inning. So for them two ball clubs at DCJ Field, that is still a little ways too early to call. Now, 5-run margin for Corpus Christi to try to get up there this evening and try to get things going here tonight. So Hooks and Drillers continuing to go on. And our last two ball clubs is Arkansas and Northwest Arkansas. So the Arkansas Travelers will win it's Northwest Arkansas. So the Naturals winning their 64th of the season against the Arkansas Travelers. So pretty good right there. And yeah, we got to see if Tulsa will actually win. And so far, that will pretty much put the Drillers down to the last place area. So the Naturals will move up to fourth place. And that right there is pretty good for that ball club. So Tulsa has to beat Corpus Christi tonight there at DCJ Field. And they will claim a 64th. Now, the Naturals trailing just 2 of Wichita. And so far, pretty good on that one. Well, we're back for Texas League Baseball tomorrow night at 7:05, our first pitch. And so far, this game is recorded up to 3 hours and 15 minutes of baseball. 2 teams continue the series tomorrow night, 7:05, our first pitch. 1:05 as we celebrate Bark in the Park, presented by Petco and PetSmart Supply Places of San Antonio. And so far, don't forget, bring your 4-legged furry friends out to the ball game one last time for the regular season finale of 2023. Don't forget, Thursday, September 21st is our first game in the playoff rounds here at San Antonio, so make sure that you guys are getting in, buying your tickets, and hope for the best for this one. Well, the 19th, that is a Tuesday, as the Missions head to Amarillo for the first of the Texas League South Division playoff rounds. Is San Antonio will head to Amarillo, then Amarillo will head to San Antonio to compete in the spot for a Texas League Championship Series pennant race as well. But anyway, we thank you guys for also watching here tonight. And I will say, drive home safely. This has been Jay Baker Vlogs, and so far, y'all have a good night, and be safe and make wise choices. Keep everybody happy here this evening. Well, one more time, 1-all, San Antonio 6-0 on a no-run, no-hitter ball game, as Lake Bacher gets the victory and the player of the game. Tomorrow on the field, before we start our ball game, we will get Lake Bacher to come out, and he'll sign a few autographs. And before that, we'll have a ceremony for him, as he will be the Gold Glove winner as well for the San Antonio Missions in this season. Well, hope everybody drive home safe, and please report any severe weather that's dangerous. And we will see you guys back tomorrow for Game 5 of our 6-game series between the Springfield Cardinals and the San Antonio Missions. Well, have a good night, everybody, and we'll see you again right here on MLB The Show 23.